All right, here we're smacking off 250 ancient tunnel runs. I do these on players 3 difficulty, starting off with roughly 300 magic find, ending a little over 400 about halfway through the video. I start to put down in the lower corner over here exactly what player's difficulty I'm on and how much magic find I have at that exact moment. And if you ever forget what run I'm on, or I forget to mention it, look up in the corner right over here and it'll let you know. I do these all on my Blizzard Sorceress because there's almost no cold immunes down here. I'll put a link down in the description to a Blizzard Sorceress build guide if you want to see how to make one of these characters and farm down in the ancient tunnels yourself. Now let's get into those drops. Just 2 runs in here, we get this kicked off, and out of the sparkly chest, we actually get set brambled mitts, which are go-to for any melee character, and these are Laying of Hands. Those are very useful, but not necessarily the most rare. Here we get one that's the opposite, more rare than it is useful. These unique vamp braces are soul drainers. They're good gloves, but not really best in slot for any particular build. Now 10 runs in here, we get a small charm that I literally can never get enough of. I don't know exactly where I picked it up, but I got myself a 7% magic find small charm. So for some reason, I've been finding this literally everywhere here on my single player. That's this unique Eaton Axe, and unfortunately, I'm out of scrolls of Identify, as you'll see in just a second. But I go hop to my boy Kane here. He'll give me a hand, and let's see, hopefully 5 sockets. Just 4, so pretty much onto the scrap heap. Run number 36 now. We get some unique shark skin boots. They're kind of a mid-range boot. They are pretty good, but there are definitely better options. But if you need some good boots to use, you're not going to be mad if you got some water walks. Pulling my first skill here at run number 43, and I am mega excited for this one because it is one to curses. Maybe I'm not all that excited. Get a reasonably rare drop here at run number 47. It is a set staff, so this is going to be Nage's Puzzler right here. You really want to find one of these early on in a ladder if you're not a sorceress, because this particular staff actually has a bunch of teleport charges on it and faster cast rate, and here I do my best Vanna White impression. Always exciting to pull a unique amulet. We're hoping for Mara's. Come on, baby. I could really use a Mara's about now. Poop. On a side note, I'm pretty proud of myself to get my green shirt on St. Patrick's Day to look that good and still take out the green screen. Here's one that's not necessarily that great, but 95 to life, almost 3 sockets on it. It's so close to GG. So I was joking the last time about that Necro Skillet I was excited about. I'm actually excited about this one. 1 to poison a bone with the max of 6 to dexterity. That's a nice one to get. So here we get a double drop on run number 69. And the first one here is a glorious axe that's Executioner's Justice. Such a sick name for an item. And we'll move on to another pretty rare one down here. My mercenary actually killed something while I was identifying other stuff. That's Ondel's Almighty Spired Helm. A pretty rare item. Not really that useful though. Now in the very next run, run 70, I get a very rare one here. Good to knock off my Holy Grail list, and this unique succubus skull is the Bone Flame. Run 77, and this is kind of a goofy one here, but this is actually a very rare item to find in Hell. That's these unique boots, and these are going to be Hotspurs. Just for reference, the way everything is set, I have roughly 1 in 170,000 chance of that item dropping off of that monster. To compare that, a Shaco would have a 1 in 19,000 chance. Until this point, I was still using a lidless. I'm hoping to get myself a 4-socketed Monarch so I can make a Spirit Shield. Let's go ahead and circle around for some suspense and hope I get 4 open sockets with this cube recipe, because it could get less. Oh baby, let's go. I got them 4 open sockets. Spirit Shield incoming. We're at exactly run number 100 here, and I actually get a base item. It's probably the perfect option in my opinion to make myself an Enigma, and that's this 3 open Dust Shroud that has a very high defense. I personally don't like making them in Superior because then the repair cost is like 1,000,000 gold every time, but this right here, very good option for Enigma. 10 runs later, here we get another small charm that I can never get enough of. It's actually not a magic find one, but this time it is actually a 20 to life. So most people will probably agree this is my best drop of the entire video. I actually get a high rune right here off one of these monsters, and that is a Vex rune. You can definitely find some of these high runes down here. It's not the optimal place to farm them, but you can definitely get them. Hoto incoming. So to try to get better luck on my lower cross map and even down here in the ancient tunnels, I decided to reset my single player maps, and boom, I get this set lacquered plate. I find this all the time in the ancient tunnels. If I do 250 runs in the ancient tunnels, I probably find one of these every single time. Hop back to town, you already know what it is. That's Tal Rasha's armor. So now I can rock out at least a 3-piece Tal set and get that to boost up my sorceress even more. Now we're at run number 125, and you can see right here I get another set of those unique vamp races, and once again, just as they were before, these are the soul drainers. I get a pretty reasonable small charm here for the melee characters. It's not perfect, but it is pretty good, so I'll go ahead and note it here. It's not that one, but it's just 2 max, 12 attack rating with 3 to 6 cold damage. Keeping the trend going at run number 166. This time it's actually a large charm, which a lot of times I don't even identify, but 6 max, 30 attack rating, 3 to strength is not bad at all. Keeping the charms rolling here, but unfortunately this is like 40 runs later, so I went a big streak here without finding literally anything even noteworthy. Unfortunate, since I have over 400 magic find. But this is a gold find grand charm, 36 to gold find with 23 to cold res. Not too shabby for a gold find character. Pulling a double drop at run 207. Here we got a unique elegant blade and a ring. The elegant blade, not particularly noteworthy, but the ring could be, maybe, I don't know, that SOJ I'm searching for. We'll just go ahead and ID and toss out that blood moon, just taking a quick look at it. And now we get a 28 Nagel. Not bad, but I got enough of them already. Now 217 here, we get another pretty rare Grailer to knock off that list. That's this unique Bullrun skin, which is going to be Arcane's Valor. Come on, give me the 2 skills on it at least. Come on, baby. Don't give me that 1 skiller. Give me that 2 skiller. Rip, yo. Of course, it's only got 1 skill. It's crazy how you can find a bunch of certain skillers, but then not find some other ones. So obviously this Grand Charm is going to be a skiller, and this is actually my 3rd lightning skiller here so far in my short time playing on single player. And here at run 230, unique rings are always exciting for me because I just got my fingers crossed. Maybe this will be my turn to get super lucky and get myself an SOJ. So let's go ahead and see what this is going to end up being for me. Not an SOJ, but a pretty good Ravenfrost. Just want to wrap it up with a huge shout out to the patrons and channel members. With your support, you make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on this channel, so I am eternally grateful to you. Peace out and keep slaying.